Welcome back to Factorio. Let's plug in the rest of the ores here, shall we? We got these electric furnaces making copper plates just as fast as you could hope for. And they're just kind of getting filled up. That's why it's slowing down here. It's not even going at full speed. So technically we don't really need more copper than this right now. But we can, and so we will. Currently we've got it set up where just this one is filling this, which is obviously not enough. Especially since it goes from a fast belt to an express belt. And we can totally fit more ore than that in there. Of course, we don't actually need to. That's the way it's currently going, but eventually we will. Eventually we will. So here's copper base 4. Let's get a fourth one to connect to copper base 4 here. We're still using the very questionable single lane system here. That's the best we got. We also don't have a radar out there, which would be good to have. I also kind of want some radars around the smelting here, so we can just see how things are going. Seems like a smart move. Does that cover everything? Not even a little bit. I don't think we're going to be able to see the middle of this. Current state of things. Or maybe it is. That's the player radar area. Okay, so we can see here, but not on the other side. Let's go to the other side. A little bit next to this. Nope. Spacebar. Put it over here. Yeah, that covers all that. We just need a look over here at the copper outpost. Then get over to the other copper mines here. Okay. So they're still trying to put in more beacons and speed modules. They're doing their best. They are doing their best. Here is the rocket fuel for more trains. That's also good. We got locomotives, train stops. We need some more train stops. Let's go this way. Maybe we'll just go kind of straight this way, then angle down once we get to the stone. Or before the stone, I guess. I also have iron over here, here and here, here and here. There's gonna be some crossing. I think we need more rails. But we also have push into the other section here, so eventually they'll get back. Let's just get going. We'll worry about it as we get further. Replace all that. It's just a line. Copper, copper, copper. So by the looks of it, we've got like 4 coppers out here. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's 4 copper, which we can basically just place on the fast melts. That converts into 2 and a little bit express belts. But with the speed things are going, we could probably get away with actually just placing into 3 full furnace arrays there. Eventually we'll want to have it be better than that, but it's okay. It's alright. Kind of getting where we want to start going. Down this way. There's also the idea of distance to train size and all that. A lot of things to consider. And we're getting some wood, which is also good. Kinda. Oh, there's a worm here. Look at this guy. What are you doing? It's supposed to be safe here. Wild. Wild stuff. Okay. Down to get to this side. Right. Might be alright. Just let a train track right over the worm here. Hilarious. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, mostly down to this track. We can kind of turn it around here. Yeah. Straight up. Here's fine. And further. We are out of rails. Okay. Well, we almost made it. Can we make a bunch of rail ourselves? That'd be a possibility here. Answer is no, we don't have any stones. I mean, technically we do. This has to not be in trash here. Eh. Power from over here. So hook it up from there. Oh, fine. This is where the old defense 1. No, this is new defense 1 too. Where are we at? Right here. If we get in here, I don't think they would have any rails. They do have power that we can make some rails, in theory. What do we need for this? Iron sticks, steel plates, and stone. You're gonna take my stone and put it in the garbage, aren't you? How many steel machines? Could be faster to just go and have these make things for us. Or just go back. Also fine. How about a box here? Give it the sticks, the steel. This is silly. Let me just go back to base. Be faster. We still need to get power over here, though. Let's loop it from over here. Use the big poles. Go around the forest here. That'd be easier. Alright. Running that right down here. Close enough. Okay. So this is the mining guys. Rotate them. Then some overlap. Space for power poles. More guys there. And more guys here. Trim the excess. Because it looks better. Not for any functional purpose. Just looks better. All these. And you. Power poles. Here. And there we go. Just a whole bunch of copper. So these might be in the way. Oh, there instead. Okay. Tree. Get out the in guy here. Place it roughly in the middle here. 1, 2. A bit. And the other ones. We are out of silver belts too. Okay. Well, we need more. We need more of everything here, basically. Let's see. Where else do we want power? Over this way. Let's try to get a power line over to here. And then head back towards base. 36 more big poles. It's got somewhere here. So many resources required for doing much of anything here. It's quite something. It's quite something. Look at these big copper patches. Could do like a... Oh, more worms here. Could do... one train for both of those. There's enough supply there we could get away with doing more. So I think we will. Still looking for all their beacons. Connected. Just about. Just about. How's this area doing? It's making steel. Good enough for me. Guess we're definitely going to need more rails than we're currently having here. That's okay. How's things actually doing here? We're making these. Yeah, we're making these. About as quick as they can. Just not quick enough to go with the demands here. Nothing's getting up this far. There's no iron. Yeah. We got copper in a better place. And now iron is behind. Which does bring the question of making all the copper right now. But that's okay. More rails right now. And 200 fast transport belts. A little more than that right now. Beacon on us. We don't really need the beacons or the speed modules. Those just need to be put in place, basically. Those are good. Belts should be coming at some point. At the belts. Looks like the belts right there. It's gonna need to go get power. Keep on coming. With the number of bots we have, it could be an idea to get many more roboports in areas so they can charge better when doing a bunch of things. That's alright for now. Keep having it be how it is. Okay. Oh, it's still slowly going. Mostly because of the low density structures to the last science there. That's alright. We could set it up to go copper and then more iron instead of copper. I just want to set things up here. This is copper base 4. We can take the train out there, at least. There you go. Enter the train. Whee! Yeah, further distances, it could really become more worth it to have larger trains. But then we'd have to redesign the whole thing at the end. That's also a whole mess, obviously. Okay. This will be... There's 3 in this 4. Yep, this is outpost 4 then. Train stop. Did we go the wrong way? It works both ways. There it is. This is upper outpost 4. Let's get the track back where we need it. Alright. It's not going to be able to turn around with the current state of things. We have this very much one-way kind of track here. This is going to need to take the train and put it back. Wow, I had a lot of rocket fuel in it. My goodness. We can give you some fuel here. There you go. And these need power. Put some power on this side. Okay. Over here, we got all this. It's going to be in 2, 2, 3, 2. Good enough. It doesn't actually matter how well this is balanced. Just needs to get into the chests here. As long as that's what's happening, the rest of it is just semantics, basically. Okay. So, you. At a station. Outpost 4. Wait condition. Full cargo. At a station. Base 4. Wait condition. Empty cargo. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'll give you a radar. See what's going on. Alright. Kind of need to go up to Outpost 3 and give that a radar. Oh, I just want to see. I just want to keep track of everything that's going on. For the most part, it really does just work. So it's not a huge concern. But in order to see if there's limitations also. We got excess belt here we can also get rid of. Just look nice. Trees in the way. Proper. These ones are already out at the edge here. There's also a pile of excess belt back here. Ridiculous. Yeah, this is definitely filling up. Kind of looking good. The different times to get to each location and the amount of miners mining things really does add a lot of extra bits here. We got basically all the beacons going now. Just asking for speed modules now. Panda. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, down to the coppers here. Have this here. And we're gonna have this. Wait, we just go past all this, that'd be easier. Doesn't make a big difference either way. It's right here. Okay. I come from the top. Space for that. Back around. We have these kind of be parallel tracks heading back. Anything in the way for that? Nope. Looks good. Then this here. Loop to there. There you go. A similar idea here. Going through the mess. Cliff explosives. Let's see. This just keeps going back up that way. And loop this. Also back up that way. Not the smallest loop back around, but doesn't need to be, so it's fine. Mining. Go that way. Yep, yep, yep. And here. And here. It's definitely covering everywhere here too, so that's good. And here. And also a few more there. Okay. Definitely completely out of build here. We're gonna need to return with that. We wouldn't even really place down whole schematics without it. That's okay. Just covering everything. It's a pretty far one here. Nice big patch. Lovely stuff. Yeah, we definitely doing good on miners. Besides that though, we're a little bit out of our depths here. And yeah, we're actually out of miners now. So we do need that too. We need more mining drills. We need more fast belt. Probably going to end up needing more train track here. Let's see. Where does this need to hook up? This is going to this one, so move it up this way and then a little bit further. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. And right in. Nope, too far up. Just one too far, I guess. Now, how about you hook up right to there? Lovely. And some more of this. I think we'll end up having this be, even though it's slightly inefficient, perhaps. You know, 4 trains worth of copper coming in on these belts, and put that onto 3 of the smelting setups. We need to make more space for iron and such. That's alright. It is something at least. Also change the names of the other stations down here, and even add stations in the first place. Probably helpful. Right here. This is copper outpost 5. You do need quite a lot of copper, so having all these coppers, not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea. Copper outpost 6. My goodness. Out of control. Out of control. Also need to hook up all the power still. But power is connected around there at least, so that's what he's getting us most of the way there. Alright. Robots, 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 robots. And here. When we get to the iron, we're gonna need to start worrying about crossing tracks. Which is not great. Bring out some of the signals, I guess. Again, a lot of these problems could be solved with just actually having a train network instead of just going like this. But we're still in the I really need to just get it connected and working phase. Oh, it's too high. Awesome. Trains. Try again. There you go. It just takes a couple extra. And then everything hooks up nicely. Change the names this way for the base of the coppers here. And copper base 4. Copper base. Nope. Copper base 5. Nope, not quite. Nope. You are copper base 6. Lovely. But now we need more. Now we need more. This down here is set up for steel. So we kind of just need a copy of this up further. They're technically going to be coming bringing me things here. It's going to take them some time, though. We could probably speed up the process by going down towards them. There's some rails. They all need to... They're also just coming trying to take stuff away from us. That's okay. Oh, everybody. Where is this? This is definitely getting enough. Oh, this also goes with this. These are definitely getting enough supplies to be making the low-density structures. But... Oh, the low-density structures is no longer even the problem item here, it doesn't seem. That's actually caught up. Now the problem item is the processing units. Because they're getting here. Seems like quite a few of them are going. Or just that one. What's your problem? No reds. And the reds are getting from here, which are not being made because there's no good supply of electronic circuits. They're here because there's not a good supply of iron. So the iron is bottlenecking the processing units now, which is bottlenecking the science here. We really do need to get iron. We don't need this much rocket fuel on us at all times. Alright, let's take it away. Thanks. Still making progress, though. We're still making progress. At least there's more that needs here. It's going. It's trying its best. Yeah. Will this ever get going? Outpost 4. It's full. Automatic mode. Yeah, I need to switch it to automatic mode. Now that'll work. And it's also going to be hooked up here, technically. That's fine for now. That's fine for now. Let's place the next locomotives over here. We didn't put them on the other side, did we? I think we did. Or at least one of them. I can't tell, there's no. There is no radars over there. Let's hook all the rest of this up. And start worrying about the iron. One benefit of there being no trains on the line is we can just run down the rail. It's a very, very effective way to get places. Because we cleared out all the trees and everything. At least that works. At least that works. Let's put the trains in. Yeah. And cargo. And a train in. Yeah. With some cargo. And they also need fuel. I guess that is one of the better ideas of going to set them up the home base instead. Outpost 5, wait until full. Then go to base 5 and wait until empty. Set up all these trains. Get some rocket fuel. Way more than enough in order for it to get back to base here. Position empty. There we go. These are all hooked up then. Okay, do we have enough rail? Do we have enough belt? It's sure looking like the answer is no to that question. That's for 300. My goodness. Well, don't really want to use express belt out here. Manual mode. Go get more belt. Just up this request a bit more here. We will ride you back when we're done here. And it seems like belt is wrong here. It's going this way. And we're missing the piece to make it loop back to here. We'll fix that when we get back here too. These requests over here are now within Roboport range. That is the problem we're having here. Make the Roboports. In range of that. So it's better just to have everything we need just already here. So this will allow the robots to finish making all this. Kinda. Maybe. And they should be bringing us stuff too. 500 on the way. Plus more Roboports, drills, rocket fuel, medium poles. Anything else we need in large quantities on us right now? Not really. That should be good. Still needs another speed module. Also, once we have all the speed modules in, that's also going to speed things up. There's a tree. That's not going to tell us about the electrical network. The beacons definitely using a bit of power. We probably don't need all these beacons. But we will see the full extent of what we need eventually here. Alright, bring us the belts for this. Finish the copper here. This is a fairly small iron comparatively. 1, 2, 3 big irons up this way. 4, 5. 3 could be okay. Do 3 and then let's see how much iron we want to put into the steel. That's another question. Also, we could make it on the other side too there. Get even more going into the steel. It kind of needs it. Now this is on both sides here. Nice and full. Nice and full. And back out. It's really not a very long train path here. That's okay. Quite sure that? That sure ain't the right way. Go to outpost 6. Okay. Back at it again. All this. Do some trimming. That way. Not a lot of wires on this end here. Trim some of the excess belt here. We'll also be able to get more out of it. The entire lower belt is completely useless here, too. This up here has 2 miners on it, my goodness. Okay. Now these need to get all hooked up. Really? It's not perfect here. This takes a few extra bits to make it work. And then go down here. Again, not connected. Oh yeah. All these miners turning on. You'll love to see it. Yes. Okay. So what kind of lane stuff we need to do here? Got quite a few. They're gonna end up needing to be over here. These could really go to that, 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 to here, to here. Good enough. Gets the job done. Also picking up all this ore. Going to not be a problem. It all gets grabbed in the end. Nope. And you here. You into here. And you right here. Close enough. Good enough. Very good. Still needs these here. So you should be working perfectly. Love it. Love the stuff. Well, that sure is a cliff right in the way here. Not anymore. Not anymore. It's all hooked up. No, the bottom isn't hooked up. Better. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. This bottom 2 are small. Alright. This here. This one goes here. Here. This can go into here. That's all that, then this. Good enough. You can always rebalance it later. It's fine. Alternatively. Perfect. Perfectly balanced. Now you get power. Now you'll start working. Very good. More or less. More or less. Actually, it's just more. In case maybe. Right, let's get back to. Let's put the radars out here. Is this large enough to cover everything here? Yes, it is. Look at that. 5 and 6. Looking great. It's coming. Put in here as much as possible. It's not. They're not all mining. Enough of them are, though. Maximum efficiency and all that. Generally, we put like express belts here. All this stuff. As long as it fills up fast enough before the train gets back and all that, it's mostly okay. 30 items per second on both sides there. We don't need to bring 4,000 ores back. I think it about works. I think it about works. And all these come off this way. Brilliant stuff. Okay. So we get more of all this. New stuff here. Don't. Mining. That's not even in the book yet. Let's put this in the book. Wall. We got regular steel. Was it even regular steel? Yeah, it's right, steel. Iron comes in here, makes steel, comes back out. I think we need to put another line of iron on the other side for that, but what we need now is another regular line up here, basically. We have overlap of I think it was. Yep. Here. It looks like we got other robots in here too. So they're going to be bringing furnaces up, placing them. Also within range. Parts of those are in range. Looks like maybe not. Another robot board it is then. We can manage that. Report here. And power. They're also bringing in power poles. More speed modules for sure. Well, they're getting placed at least. Okay, now we kind of want this upper one to connect to the first one here. Let's hook this into here then. That's the idea at least. Or yeah, that's all going to be heading in there. Then we got these 4 lines of copper here that we want to feed into 3 lines over here, essentially. Let me make that happen. Here. There's gonna be a lot of copper. It's gonna be great for us. But then, like I said, we definitely do need iron here too. So in theory, it should be 1.5 of these lanes to each of these lines here. This is okay. Take this. Half of this. Put those into here. And we put it into, we switch it to the faster. It should be this and half of this. Get the other half. Bring it down here. It combines with the other half of this one. Kinda. In theory. Yeah, that went right. Then that goes into here. Ish. So, these are hooked up in a way. This has 1.5. This has 1/2 and 1/4. This one has 1.5. So it gets the job done. And ultimately, all these lanes are just going to be full anyways. So we don't have as many things as it is asking for. We've looped the iron ore to come through here. That's not right. No, that's not correct. How much iron ore has gone down into here? Please stop. You don't even have power. Fix that. What we wanted to do was more like this, where it brings iron plates down the line. Empty that out. Okay. Let's see how much of a problem that made for us. We got iron plates here still. A little bit of fuel going that way. Iron plates. Here's some copper ore. We can intercept this. I fear that the ore has gotten into the system. So, copper plates, copper plates. I think we're okay. Let's just look down the lane here. Anywhere look like it has a bunch of copper ore in it incorrectly? Doesn't look like it. I might have caught it just in time. Which is kind of surprising. Let's see. Everything seems to still be going. The only way this could get in this lane, which went here, into here. If a bunch of copper ore got in the way, it would have immediately stopped working anywhere. So as long as things look like they're still working. You're full, and that's why you're not doing anything. I'm sure if there's a pile of ore in here, we'll find out eventually. But for right now, it seems okay. I'm gonna chalk that up as a win. Okay. Let's see if we can't get some more of this copper down into the system here. So we currently have this track here. We can get more. There we go. Feed it right between here. That should mostly get us somewhere here. I have to figure out how we're connecting this into more of the system. Whee! All the way here. It's kind of this way. We had a whole system here. Let's go here this time. Underground, underground, underground. Underground for these. Underground for you. Right to here. This copper loops into here and mostly gets things going. We'll set this one up into the same general area. Maybe hooked into the other side so we can keep going faster. We're kind of early in the process here. This is going to make up for the fact that the other coppers is just not quite getting the job done earlier on. How about here. Get here. A new insert there. Then to get from here over to this system here, I need to do a whole separate thing here. We can though. Let's go around. And here. Then we will make this not be in the way. Make this go that way. Have this lane come down and back up. Have this lane fed into there. Then fed into there. So now there's definitely copper coming in here. Some of it's going that way. Some of it's going this way. For the most part. I think the last copper we want to put in further down the line here. How about somewhere in this vicinity? Even though we already have a lot of copper in here, it'd be a good idea. Let's see, where do we get to the... This here? We'll go for that. You can make right here by the laser turrets work. Trying to go down through stuff is always a complication. I can just hook up to here. Oh, perfect. Got this railed away. Could fix that. Back this way. So we do have the rocket fuel kind of just in between here. Isn't really exactly what you want. It works. Ish. It is somewhat close to a thing that works. I'm going to put this even further in. Depends on how quickly we use the copper. Maybe like here. We just hook this up to do things nicely. Yeah, that's alright. Let's keep that connected, shall we? Shall we? We shall. We shall. We got a lot of options. Oh, this broke that. There you go. Yeah, the problem also becomes the iron. Let's go like right down in between here. Seems like a reasonable spot. Except for when we get to the bottom and then it becomes an unreasonable spot, but that is fun for us later. So just a little bit further than we had previously. Doing an underground belt for a fallen tree. Completely necessary, completely reasonable. Over to here. No, no, no. Underground. Yes. Even space between things would have been a good decision. Right. Underground to here. These will go underground further. Make space for this. Let's see if I can get this halved and halved on the half and halves. whole thing better here. Okay. This is here. This is here. Half of this can go into here. Half of it can go into here. No, half of it and half of it's going half and half. That seems better. And the way it's connected into the other copper we did. But now, as we obviously can see, the main problem is iron. The main problem is iron, for sure. So what we need now is iron. Possibly we just kind of don't have steel as the first setup here. We can rectify that easily enough by not having this part like this. And that immediately changes it from iron returning to the middle to be turned into steel back into just regular old smelter array here. So now we have this spot here, which eventually loops in to make this. And then this spot here, which loops in to make this. I guess these will want to be all the way down here. This is going to be iron line and another iron line. Then if we need more steel, that's also going to be the whole thing. As it stands, how are we looking? Things are fighting over here. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Wonder how the defense drain's doing. He is heading to defense 1-2. Sure. Okay. If we have two lines that are going to want to do iron, we're going to need 2 trains. Or 3 trains even. Bringing in iron. Is this one large enough to do a full train setup? Potentially. But we're also kind of at this lake here, which is kind of awkward. We can get 2 lanes of iron going into the furnaces from here. We're going to need to make some space. So let's make some space. So just all this needs to go. If we brought the... Oh, that's why we keep picking up fish. They get selected when we hover over the water. That's funny. That's pretty funny. We're gonna even be able to store this entire furnace in our backpack. Or forest. Perhaps not. And if we put it over here, we're gonna have a lot of crossing the tracks. Maybe just put the outpost ports here. Then have the just go that way. Or we could just only cross this line, have them up this way. That would also work. It's gonna get a little messy. I think that's probably the best idea. Save us from having to do that. But then it would be, it needs to get down further. I mean, there's plenty of space for that. I'll also just cross these and get down there. That's not even a problem. Do you have space for this? These 2 down here. You just put them up this way instead. We've already taken this entire forest out. Boy, we don't have space for this. Okay. Oh boy. Oh yeah, they're just bringing us fish and logs. We can probably say we want 0 fish. Even an option here. Fish. 0 fish. I guess we want them more in the trash slots area. I guess it's the same thing. Okay. just for the passing all the lanes system, it'd be easier to put that up top instead. Oh, everybody's gonna start coming over here, trying to pick up all the wood. Let's help by heading back towards base for him. Hey everybody. Welcome back. So we're gonna take all this wood, put it in storage. I guess all this stone and fish too. Oh, they all need to charge. They're all going to charge before taking some of the wood. Even with all the bots here, it's almost easier to just get further in here. So they have more places to charge. And oh, they're just all needing to go charge. How many bots we got in here? We have many bots in here. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we are in fantastic position as far as copper is concerned. But we need to get iron. All the logs flying through the air. This is what an entire forest flying through the air looks like. My goodness. Let's just stand over here so they can do their best. Although they all need to charge still too. We could just put this in our box around. Maybe there's a lot of things in here. It's definitely something. And they're still coming in. We could definitely use this robot swarm for more purposes here. But for now, I'm just gonna let them put stuff in the box. Wow. Yeah, I got an idea of how we can improve some of this mess. And eventually, improvements to the base would be good. But for now, we are 3% away from the atomic bomb. My goodness. Doesn't say exactly how much it is. 3% of 5,000 is still pretty significant, all things considered. This trickle of ores coming from this way. Iron. Add in 2 huge, full, beautiful express belts of iron to the mix here. That'll solve a lot of our problems. Probably won't be enough still, but at least it's something. At least it'll be something. There's all the logs taken. Brilliant. We still need to make way more speed modules and beacons. How's that all going here? We got this whole thing full of speed modules still. Scoop. Oh, that's a lot. A lot more than we need to pick up there. Let's go put these in. But if there's any beacons up there, I've put it on already. Alright, speed modules for everybody. Everybody gets some speed modules. Oh yeah. Now we're quick. With a quickness. Lovely. And we can definitely put in more. Except for... oh, we have some speed modules left. Everybody's just charging. I guess it does have 2 in there. Alright. I'm gonna get more beacons placed in here. Everybody got what they have? A bunch of beacons. Alright. About as good as it's gonna get here, I guess. There's still gonna be more needed. I'm gonna put down a provider chest out here. The rest of these speed modules. We have some for speed modules? Don't think so. So once a beacon shows up, they can put more in there. Alright, that should work. So we got space here to make some iron happen. And I think that is definitely what we need to do next time. Goodbye.